Hola, senor and senoritas. You are listening to True to Size, episode 2.
It's funny because I think we just discussed who did the intro last week, and we're like, I think it was Alvin, and now after that, it feels like it was Joel. I feel like Joel.
Maybe.
Did it last
he
week.
had the button. He had the button proper.
Yeah.
For last week.
Dang. I will give it to you, Joel. Usually, you're very on top of that button. So
I know,
once
man.
in a while, it's okay that you know
slip,
if you fumble the bag a little bit. I won't.
It's okay.
It's okay. I won't hold you to it too heavily, but it's all good.
Yeah. All right, cool.
What's going on, everyone? And welcome to True to Size. We are a weekly podcast centered around the wild world of sneakers. I will be your host today. My name is Lawrence Hopkins, and I'm joined by the rest of the quarantine at Canada Got Soul, Mr. Joel Hernandez.
Hey, guys.
And Mr. Alvin Martinez.
How y'all doing?
Very good, thanks. So, as we've done in the last little while, we're going to start with a quick little fire round question before anything gets started. And this one was actually guest submitted by
Oh my gosh.
jumping in with both
feet.
Jumping in with both.
Just say Kuya Mike, man. It's easier.
I want to shout him out so he can get his follower game up, you know?
That's true. Shout out to jumping in with both feet.
With both feet.
Jumping in.
Jumping in.
With both.
Yeah.
Like if you were just looking at it, it could look like it says jump in.
Jumping
in.
It's just
in.
Yeah.
One day I hope he changes it. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, he has a like it's just a G. At least take out one of the ins. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It kind of matters, but it's fine. His little mini question didn't feel like quite enough for a fire round because it's mostly a yes or no. But his question is: if you somehow got the opportunity to buy the Louis Vuitton Off-White Air Force One, and they had Sezzle, would you do it? Reminder: the low cuts were $3,400. I want to say they were $2,800 USD, and the high cuts were bridging on 4. I want to say like $3,800 or $4,200, somewhere around that range.
That's $850 for equal payments of $850.
Shit.
If it's
for the lows,
$1,000.
Yeah.
unless it was $4,000, then it's 4 equal payments of $1,000. That's a mortgage payment, dog.
Yeah.
Right? However, hold on. However, if they had PayBright or Afterpay, and you divide that by 12 because they split it into 12 equal payments, no interest. Sometimes
12.
Yeah.
Wow. I think it's after Bright or one of them. Ones.
I think it's after Bright.
They do a year or like 12.
Yeah, I think it's 12.
Like 24 weeks or whatever.
No, I think it's 12 months. I believe it's 12 months.
Did you just say? Sorry, pause for a second. I said it's a year, and you said no, it's 12 months.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Excellent.
Oh, it's not.
Just had to double check.
12 months
because we have 54 weeks in a year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
You're
not
right.
a year. It's 54 weeks.
It's a year minus 2 weeks.
So if we split it into 12 payments, it's $333.
Oh, see, now we're talking.
Easy.
I mean, it's still pretty bad.
That's a pair of shoes.
Because literally, that could also be 2 pairs of shoes if like for one payment. You know what I mean? Like depending on if you're copying like some dope ass Vans or even like Air Jordan 1 lows right now are 140 plus tax, right? So
yeah.
Whew.
I don't know, man. Alvin, you can go first, Alvin.
Yeah,
you're the mathematician right now.
If I was financially stable enough, where
no, we're saying right now, not in the now it's no.
If it's right now, then it's no.
Yeah, right now.
For me to be able to justify 4 payments of $1,000, or even try to justify 12 payments of $335, I would have the biggest red mark on my face because my wife slapped me upside my fucking head. It does like as nice as the shoes are, because I've seen some homies get them
clean
and they look amazing, and they're Air Forces, yo.
Mm-hmm. Can't go
with
wrong.
Louis Vuitton print pattern, whatever.
Possible.
I still gotta say no. I can't justify it. I would be buried 6 feet deep if I had tried to pull that purchase.
You'd be wearing $3,400 Air Forces while you were buried 6 feet
That's
deep.
it though, because then she wouldn't even put me in a suit. She'd be like, "Fuck you, just wear the Air Forces," you know.
Just wear the Air Forces.
You still look fly as hell. I'm gonna go next because we gotta let the Air Force One mans go last.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so I heard the first number where you said about $800 ish as the 4 equal payments that Sezzle is known for, and I was like, ooh, I don't know. But then you said 12 equal payments of $335, and I said, still no. There's just no way. There's absolutely. If the thing is, like, again, it's a really cool shoe. It's gonna be. It's a history piece. It's a collectible. It's like bridges past the shoe almost. Like you see people wearing it, which is dope. But also, you can't blame somebody if they just put that on a mantle and it like sits there forever for many reasons. But like aside from all that and the price and everything, like where am I going in my life, in my whole entire life, for however long that is, did I need to wear a $3,400 Air Force One with Louis Vuitton monogram all over it? I just don't. I love to think that I'm a very important person. Not that important. There's just no place for me to go that I would be like, you know what I need to wear to this function?
No.
Yeah. You know what this outfit needs? There's just
a yacht.
Literally, it needs two mortgage payments on my feet. Like, no, it never needs that.
No.
So yeah, for me, it's a hard no. Whether it's the 4 equal payments, 12 equal payments, 24 equal payments, 54 weeks in a year equal payments. It's just no. It's just no for me. Joel, the Air Force One Master.
Man, does it come like in the triple black?
It does come in a triple black, actually.
Oh, fuck, I was waiting for someone to say no.
You know what? I'll do you one better. It comes in a triple black suede.
Oh.
But I'm gonna still say no. I can't, man. I cannot. Like, I can't justify like spending like $1,000 every 2 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? Like for Sezzle. So it's like I cannot. Like, just like you said, like I don't sip on. I don't have like Grey Poupon like all the time and stuff like that. And you know, I'm not driven around by like a butler or whatever, like a driver and stuff like that. I don't have a butler at home. No, I can't justify dropping that kind of money, especially like on Air Force One kind of thing. Like the most I'd probably drop is probably on Air Force One Craft, just because like, you know, that kind of material alone like is phenomenal, and that's probably like the closest I'll ever get to like, you know, like a Louis Vuitton kind of thing. I can't.
The closest I'm gonna get is an Air Force One Craft. Damn.
Maybe put an LV inside the tongue that no one can see, and then that's it.
For real.
Because I feel like you have to have a certain lifestyle to be able to rock that shoe, and people think it's real.
Also, like you know me, I mean? With my like Nike crew socks and like fucking champion shorts, pulling up with Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones on.
And a can I got soul hoodie, like it's not gonna be a thing, you know, like
it's not good. Yo.
Like, this guy spent this guy's living in his car now to rock those Louis Vuittons. You know what I'm saying? So
would need to do that.
Unless you were pulling up in a limo because we paid for a limo too. Like it's even then, like
man.
I can't pull up in the limo with my sweatpants on from Abercrombie.
Yeah, like my fucking like tech fleece, like shit. God, like I could pull tech fleece outfit with matching Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones. Like I just don't. Where are you going? It's crazy. It's not crazy. It's cool. There was so I was in New York last month, as we discussed, I think last week or the week before. And one of our members is like a Louis Vuitton VIP. Like he's like very like spends a ton. He is a very well-off individual, and he actually pulled up in the green pair, wearing the green pair, and I was like, okay, my bad. And this is like before they dropped online. This is when like your Louis Vuitton like sales associate had to like text you and be like, yo, you want them. Like that's exactly. So it was cool to see them. And again, like even that event, I'd be like, there's like alcohol around. Like, bro, I'd be like, I don't know, like stay back, everybody. Like, oh my goodness. I just can't.
what would be a bar.
It just, can't do it.
Yeah, cannot.
Anyways, moving on from that. Shout out to Ramon, who was the one who wore those. We've got a fun little show for you guys this week. We are getting started with a question from the other Aussie in London before jumping right in to a brand new custom sneaker that isn't as bad as most of the other ones we've talked about on this podcast over the last year or two. After that, we're going to talk airplane rituals, because I feel like there's a lot of little niche things that people do on airplanes before trying our hand at probably one of the weirdest topics we've ever conjured up. And the theming or the inspiration behind it is quite obvious when I mentioned that I'm going on vacation on Sunday. The question will be, what would a sneakerhead theme park look like?
Oh, shit.
What would a theme park built for sneakerheads have at it?
Nice.
That's
a great question.
Yeah.
Thinking now. But first, Joel.
Fire round.
Yes, the fire round. We like to start every show with a quick hitting question from you, our listeners. And this week's question comes from, as mentioned, the Aussie in London, one of the Aussies in London, Highbrow Sneakers. Highbrow Sneakers.
Oh, yeah.
Not
our legal
hey,
confidant.
Highbrow. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hello, bro.
Highbrow Sneakers. He says, not to be outdone by my new BFF, All That Sneaks.
Love that.
Because as we mentioned, they met through this podcast and they are now the best of friends.
Yeah.
Heard that Highbrow Sneakers is going to be the groomsman at All That Sneaks' wedding.
No way.
Cannot confirm that. I just might have just made that up.
Yeah.
Might have just made it up, but if it happens now,
it's going to happen. It's fine.
Yeah.
His next one. Just kidding. I didn't.
Next one.
Moving on. He says, here's a little question for the fire round, and it's a little NSR, and this is the perfect crowd to do it. Obviously, that's why he asked it. He says, there's a new Filipino restaurant in my area.
Shoot.
Okay.
For the uninitiated to Filipino food,
Oh shit.
please tell me what I should order from the following. And he's given me 4 options. First of all, very rare that we allow an NSR to find its way into the fire round.
Yeah.
But I'm sure after reading it off, after reading it off, you can see why I have allowed it. So I hope it's okay with you guys. The 4 options he has given: sisig, adobo, caldereta, and michado. Of those 4, which maybe you could give your favorite or what you would recommend if they're not the same. Feel free to do whatever. I'll do since I'm like the least Filipino of the Filipinos here, I will say the safe answer, which would probably be my favorite too, which would be adobo. Like, just so hard to go wrong. Like, really doesn't matter. Adobo, yeah, it really doesn't matter which protein you've chosen.
Yeah.
Which protein you're having. It's just very safe with rice, and you're done. It's easy. It's over.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with adobo, but let's see what the actual Filipinos have to say. Alvin.
As a first dish, I would probably either the adobo or the michado. Because I mean, both meat dishes.
Safer.
One is like soy sauce ish based with some ginger and garlic. The other one's got like a tomato based, it's like a tomato based stew.
Spoos.
And then obviously they serve it on top of rice. But if you want to, ask them, because it's a Filipino restaurant, so they should have the shit. Ask them for like a long silog, or like what's the other one? Top silog.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
It's like a sweet sausage / sweet piece of pork, and then they usually put rice and then give you like a fried egg on top.
Fried egg.
And I feel like that is a good intro.
Yes, go for breakfast.
Filipino food.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're gonna go for dinner and that's all they have, what kind of Filipino restaurant just has that?
None of them.
Adobo or michado for sure, but adobo, because you can't really fuck up with adobo, like I said.
Yeah, it's really hard to.
And if you do, you're not Filipino.
True.
You know
then don't go back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with go for breakfast, because especially as a white person, agreed. It's like the very easy intro. It's very close to quote unquote regular, like American style breakfast, just a little different. The rice,
just with rice and not
just
bread.
with rice.
Very
yeah, you get rice instead of bread, and you get like a very, very sweet sausage instead of like
bacon.
a regular sausage.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Or you get spam instead of bacon, and you're fine.
True.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever, doesn't matter. All right, Joel. Of the list I gave you, which would you recommend our good homie Gareth get?
All right, Gareth. Here you go. I'm a major fan of sisig.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere I go, I try out the sisig dish at the Filipino restaurant. But as a beginner, you want to try something you're familiar with, because with sisig, you're going to have to Google that, and you're going to have to find out what that is, because I know what it is. These guys know what it is, but you got to find out what it is before you try it. So with me being on the safe side, you could pick, whatever QMart said, whatever Lauren said, but you want to stick to like your meat and potatoes, and caldereta is your meat and potatoes.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
You got carrots,
wow, great pun.
Meat and potatoes, bro. Like, can't go wrong. But you gotta try it, because with rice too, it's got like that kick though. You got that, you got the spices in there and everything, and you're gonna love it. Trust me.
Definitely, probably a bunch of combinations of flavors you've never had before as well. Just to be clear, with most of this stuff.
Super facts.
For real. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Wow, love this 5 round. More food related 5 rounds. So good. To everyone listening,
I'm hungry now, man.
Yeah, facts.
I know. I just ate dinner, and I'll eat again after this, because that made me hungry.
I'm not acknowledging a single other 5 round that's not food related. If you would like to submit a question for the 5 round and have us answered on the pod, please shoot us a message on Instagram or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. Next up, the CGS picks. Each week, we all pick an upcoming sneaker to analyze, dissect, and give our thoughts on. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or Alvin's trademark phrase,
c'est très joli.
Or in English,
super cute.
Or in Tagalog,
sobrang cute.
Or in German,
I can't even say that, bro. I don't even want to. No, bro. I'm gonna have some German people come after me and shit.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, there we go. Thanks. Thanks, Joel. All right. Well, because you guys both failed at that, I'm gonna go first, and my pick this week is probably unsurprising to most. It is a Nike SB. It is a collaboration with Supreme, but it's a blazer. Yes, the Supreme blazer is kind of coming back, it looks like, and in some form at least. So there's been pictures swirling around the interwebs lately of a brand new Supreme collaboration with Nike of the mid-cut blazer with a quilted upper, with a snakeskin swoosh, with a leather lining, with the metal aglets, with the hang. It's essentially like a 2.0 of the original set of blazers, the original set being a black, a red, and a white, with the white having a like brownish snakeskin swoosh, and the red and the black having gray snakeskin swooshes. This one's a little bit different though. So this one here appears to have a black midsole, which on a black upper, I do not love in the slightest. It has the goldenish swoosh in the python or the snakeskin or whatever. And yeah, it just looks like, if you look at them in this Soul Collector article, they have like the pictures of the new one, and below it, they have like pictures of the old one. They're just so night and day.
Yeah.
It's like the quality of like the quilted upper and like the leather itself and just the overall shape, design, everything is just like, feels like a big step down for the new one, which is disappointing, but not surprising, obviously, because you're not going to get whatever 2004, 2002 or whatever leather on a 2022 pair. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, 2006 is when the first 3 came out. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm sure there's going to be more colors. It would be very cool if they did, another black, another red, another white one. Maybe they're just going to do the black midsoles on all the 3 new ones. Who knows? And that'll be the difference. But yeah, first look, I mean, this black one, I don't need it. Like, if it only comes out and it's just this black one, I'm good. Like, I don't need to buy this shoe. If we get a white and we get a red, then I'll consider it, depending on, if it has a black midsole, all that kind of stuff. But just right now I don't need it, which is a shame because I have the red pair from the original pack, and obviously like that's just like the original pack is like holy grail status. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice to have something close to it that is like wearable and new for the masses. But as of right now, it's feels like it just is coming up short for me a lot, which sucks. It's a shame, but
yeah.
it's what you kind of expect. Joel, are you feeling the same way? I know that you actually care about Supreme still.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like like you said, like it's very underwhelming. The leather looks plastic. Like it doesn't
super
look
synthetic looking.
like it doesn't look like legit leather. But I don't know. Like you said, like the whole I don't know, like the gold swoosh and stuff like that. It just it's like when you think about it, and you're like you said, like it's like a unicorn, like that first OG the set that dropped. You're like shit, like you're like anticipating to see the quilt on it, like how the quality is on it, and then when you get hit with this, like a black on black kind of thing, and
not it,
and it's just like one of those, oh man, like like, but yeah, I can't fuck with this thing.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like even just again, it's so hard to tell from early pictures. Obviously, like I don't want to judge it completely, but like, and that's also just me wanting in case I want to flip flop later.
Yeah,
but like. The leather, it like doesn't even look quilted per se. It literally just looks like checkerboard, like stitching. Like it's not it's not poofy. Yeah, puff out, it's so flat. It literally just looks like checkerboard embroidery, which is like, what did you even? Yeah,
like why bother? Like
Yeah, let's just make it. Yeah, it's a Hopefully this. I don't even know what to say. It sucks. It's very annoying. But again, if there's other colors with different color uppers, at least I'm sure I'll be semi-interested. But as of right now, it's
green.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
Like a lime green, like the dunk.
Give me that.
That royal blue, like just match the dunk color. Even like a brown, yo.
Give me that.
Like a chocolatey brown with like that brown snake skin.
Also, the black midsole is just like.
That's the thing too. I feel like if it was a white midsole or even a gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, any color except for a black.
It's not black. Some black midsoles that just don't go well with a black upper. Like
no, it's not.
I feel like we just need the contrast.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me at all.
Contrast,
Which is again, it's a shame, but it's fine. I'm sure I'll end up buying it, whatever. But as of right now, I'm gonna call it a poop. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. Alvin, what's your pick this week?
I got the Puma Mb01 BU, aka the MB1. So basically, our boy, friend of the show, Mr. Ball, put together all his colorways for the MB01 sneaker and essentially just made a mishmash of all of them onto one sneaker. Everything from like the toe box mesh to the different outsoles, different midsoles, and then obviously the different uppers. I'm a huge fan, man. I love pretty much any what the sneaker, especially if you can tell it incorporates a lot of the other colorways that he's previously created. And honestly, it's a dope ball shoe too. So that's also why I'm a big fan of it. But and then just little details. It says BU right at the bottom of the toe box.
Yeah,
I guess maybe top or bottom. Maybe that's the top. I don't know.
Anyway, be the top.
Top, yeah.
Top.
I don't know. But yeah, it's honestly dope. Like I love it. It's cool. As much as I want to purchase it though, I'm gonna call it a super cute because I just saving.
Yeah.
Saving.
It feels. So I know it's not technically supposed to be by the book a what the, because I mean like technically it's not a what the.
It's not.
But like looking at it, a lot of the colors they were used on other ones that they released.
Well, the article did say that like, he took all the colors that are on this shoe from his previous.
Yeah. Like maybe not necessarily in the same blocking, but like definitely the color. Yeah. I don't think they did a full galaxy like they did on the left shoe. It looks like is like full galaxy print. I don't think they did that, but yeah, they definitely took hits from it. It feels and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe this is just like what the gatekeeping or whatever, because I really like what the stuff. Feels so early in his signature lineage career to do to do a mismatch.
What else has he done? Like, what has he done? Because if we look at the other what does, especially the dunk, like all the colorways in the what the dunk are so like, what's the word, man? They're
iconic.
so, that's it, iconic. Whereas like all these colorways were dope. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying. So like all these colorways were dope, but what
they don't mean anything
what's he
yet.
done?
Yeah,
what's he done within any of these colorways?
His signature shoe came out in, I want to say January, but maybe December, being generous.
Yeah.
So it's been 8 months ish.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first dunk, didn't come until didn't come out until 2007, after, 2006. The dunk came out in like fucking 80s. It's SB 2002 or whatever, right? Or 2001. Yeah. So like 5, 6, 7 years. The first LeBron that I remember doing a was like 11, 10. Mm-hmm. Like he's had a shoe for 6 months and he's already doing a It just feels like, and don't get me wrong, the shoe itself looks really good. I actually like aesthetically like it.
Yeah.
It's just like feels so early to do a already in the sneaker lineage. Like if all it feels like is like, yo, you already ran out of ideas. you're already doing a and like a patchwork or whatever. Like you're already out of ideas and it's 8 months. Again, not saying this is all true because like really big fan of it so far. It's one of the best, if not the best, new signature models out, if not signature models out. It's just like, bro, it's so early. You just got started.
Yeah, but if you think about it in today's like sneaker age where it's just like people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So like if it's got enough hype to it. So I feel like Puma is definitely trying to capitalize on the hype of the MB1 because it's been so successful. So now we're just like, what other colorways have been successful for other brands? And it's usually like a what. So they're like, yeah, let's just make a build the hype off of that, and then it'll help build up for like the MB02 or some shit. But I get it, dude. Like he hasn't done anything within any of these colorways for there to be like a,
nothing's tied to it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like the Rick and Morty was already kind of a because they were mismatched. Yeah, now there's 2 mismatched mellow MB1s. It's like, what the heck? I don't know. Yeah. What the? But anyways, yeah, it is overall it's a good shoe. So I can't hate too hard. Maybe I'm just slightly hating to hate, but whatever. Joel, what do you got?
All right. So what I got is the Jordan 2 Low Cherrywood. Such a clean shoe. I'm a fan of the Jordan 2 Low. Always wanted them, never got them. This is pretty much just like I would have to say like the Varsity Red, like the red and the white one. But with whatever's Varsity Red on that shoe is with the Cherrywood hue. So it's like a Bordeaux, like a deep red kind of color. That's all it is. And it's just like predominantly white upper, but it's the Jordan 2 Low. And it from the pictures, like the silhouette of the shoe, we'll probably have to ask Uncle Scott, Sean Collard, to find out if that's like the original shape of it looks like it's the original shape, like the way that it's like at the bullet toe kind of thing, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like the older 2 Lows, like we're more like a cliff toe kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this one just like slopes up and it looks legit. It looks proper. I'd like to see more pictures of them. The release date is supposedly up in December. It could get pushed to, early 2023. But I'm a fan. I want them. I'll probably try to get them by then. I'll be able to like save up my pennies for them by then. So, but yeah, super cute, dope. I'm a fan. Jordan 2 Low, Cherrywood. Check it out.
Check it out. We're definitely gonna beat that into the ground, aren't we? Check it out. Right?
That's the pants. That's the pants for the
That's
season.
100%. All right, next up, check it out. This weekend kicks. This is the part of the show where we discuss the current headlines and happenings in the world of sneakers. And this one's actually interesting. Well, not actually interesting. We talk about lots of interesting things, but I'm quite interested. Sneaker collab from an unlikely source, unlikely-ish, I guess. Maybe it's unlikely. Who knows? So it seems like everyone is kind of getting their own sneaker collab right now, with manufacturing and like these little customs everyone are doing is so accessible. Like you can go on so many different websites and just like make your own shoe now, basically. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the newest addition to that long list comes from an semi-unlikely source, and that would be comedian and late night TV host Jimmy Fallon. So I mean, he's not necessarily not a sneakerhead. He's always wearing Jordans, like new Nike releases, all that kind of thing. He was a big part of the marketing, if you guys remember, for the Nike Fly Ease tech. Yes. Because apparently he like suggested this idea to Nike, and Nike was like, that's a great idea. We've been working on this for 2 years, which was really, really funny. Yeah, so this project is in collaboration with the artist and controversy fiend Mischief, aka the guy who was responsible for the wavy baby Vans, who was at Tyga, and also the Lil Nas X Jesus and Devil shoe. Great, that guy, just a great, that guy. But at least this one is this one is a new silhouette. So this one, the Jimmy Fallon shoe in collaboration with Mischief, is called the Gob Stomper. Like Gob Stomper. Like the candy. Like the candy. So from afar, they look like a traditional, almost like a skate shoe with like a chunky outsole and everything. But what makes them unique is you can actually shave, or like, I guess the shave is the best word, shave away the upper to reveal up to 4 different like levels of color, which is very interesting, actually. So, I mean, we've seen like Lance Mountain and like other shoes that you can like or like LA to Chicago, you can like acetone off one color and one color is beneath it, right? Yeah. This one is like a whole other step further. I've seen a video, someone actually had to use like a Dremel, like an actual like tool to do it. Yeah. But like you shave it off, and let's say the first thing is blue, and you keep shaving and you get deeper and it's red. You keep shaving and get deeper than that is yellow, and then one more time and it's like orange. So it's like, I think that's actually really cool. Yeah, for real. It's also why the shoe is so chunky looking, because there's literally 5 I guess, separate layers, because the top layer is like the cream off-white looking color, and you have 4 colors beneath that. But yeah, man, it makes some really cool effects. Like when you actually do it, they have some examples, and people have like who have pairs already have started to do it, and it looks pretty freaking cool. Like it almost looks like tie-dye, like map sort of looking, and the geo it's dope for the weather. Yeah, exactly. It's very cool. The upper is like full suede, and it still works on the full suede upper, which is dope. Like you kind of got to hand it to them. I mean, this Mischief fellow person group, I don't know, is pretty easy to hate, obviously, for many different. Where credit is due. When I first saw the shoe, I was like, "What on earth is that?" And then I started shaving it, and I was like, "Well, that's still dumb." And then I saw the name, and it's Gob Stomper, like Gob Stopper. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's really cool." Because like with the Gob Stopper, like the jawbreaker, it's like it's layers. There's layers. Exactly, that's exactly it. Right? And that's the whole like design with this shoe. It's like incredible. It's like, what? That's sick, man. Like, it's quite cool. So the shoe comes out on July 28th, 1 p.m. Eastern on Mischief's app. Gotta imagine price points can be pretty high, because they're like, I'm assuming it's like a $500 bill or something like that for sure. But you kind of get a, and Jimmy Fallon being attached to it is really cool too. They revealed it like on his show and everything, which is dope. Yeah, it's a really cool shoe. There's not much to say. Yeah. It looks like a dressy skate shoe. It does. Yeah. If you look at like the collar where you put your foot in, it looks like it would be like something that was on like a wingtip, or like, again, a dress shoe. Yeah. I feel like he made it so that he could wear it on his talk show. And it would still look good with suits. But at the same time, like if it didn't do that cool like peeling / like whatever effect, I don't know if I would like it. No, they'd be awful. You know what I mean? Like they're pretty just like weird looking, DC like, looking. Throw in, once you throw in that little
that little design or like that little opportunity to like customize it on your own. They honestly look so good. Like,
yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I wouldn't cop it, but
yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. There's no way. But it's a really cool shoe. Would you guys, if you did end up with a pair, would you Dremel it? Like, would you customize it? Would you leave it? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Would you try and like, or would you go like design? Like, what would be the method to the madness?
I would let Kaya do it.
Oh, you're gonna give your daughter a Dremel. Nice.
Hey, you already know, bro.
Very safe.
He's very artistic. I would probably hold the Dremel with her though.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I'll cut this out for child services. So they don't. Here you go, 5-year-old. Here's a power tool. Go nuts. All the other kids have markers, and Kaya's like, I used a Dremel yesterday.
Start him young, bro.
True. How's she gonna learn? Start now. Yeah. Next up, previously in Kicks, this is the part of the show where we review our latest pickups and recap the latest happenings in our sneaker lives. And I'll go first. Only one smallish thing to report for me. All I picked up, so I don't know if I'm sure you guys are familiar, Filipino owned brand from Toronto, actually. Silk, XYLK. So I don't know why I was on their mailing list. And I got an email that they were having a pretty good sale on the
bags. 1 get 3 free.
Yeah. Buy 2 get 1 free. Close. Was it? No, buy 1 get 2 free.
Yeah.
What was
it? It was more than one. It was more than getting 1 for free.
Buy 1 get 2 free.
2.
Yeah, is what it was. So I did that. Whatever it was, I did that. They have like their very cool printed grocery bags that they sell. Slightly pricey, but I mean they're all custom made, so it makes sense. But when you're getting 3 for the price of 1, which is what that's what it was. 3 for the price of 1. It's very worth it. So yeah, I picked up 3 of those. They actually shipped very quickly too. I think I ordered them on like Monday or Tuesday, and they arrived today. So that was very, very cool. But yeah, that was it for me. Alvin, anything for you this week?
I didn't purchase anything, but I did win something.
Oh,
the good people over at still.ca, that's STYLL, and our big homie jazzalba.jpg, aka Jazzy Jazz, aka Jazz Alba. They did like a dope collabo.
Jazz Alba, aka Jazz Alba.
Yeah. They did a dope collabo for 2 fitted. So they did a black fitted, an NY and an LA. And they called it the Lucky Money one. So on the right side of the cap, if you're wearing it, it's on the right side where the patch usually is. They put a money cat there. And then on the under visor, they put like this cool like red and gold like Chinese dragon print type shit stuff you usually see. Like if you go to like no one's gonna know this because not a lot of people listen to this, but like if you go to any like little Chinatown or whatever, you'll see like the walls that they decorate with the dragons and stuff. That's what it looks like underneath. But I entered the contest and yeah, I got a DM from Still and I was like, what? What? And I got it. When did I get it? Yesterday? I think it came in yesterday. And it was dope because I wasn't really expecting anything because I totally forgot about like the dub. And then yeah, Canada Post came, rang my doorbell, and I saw a hat box, and I was like, "Oh, it's the Still one!" And yeah, it's super dope, man. Like
Underbrim is fire.
Underbrim super fire. Yeah. The money cat's fire, and then even the lanterns on the back of the hat, are dope. Like super fire. So huge thank you to Jazz Alba, and huge shout out and thank you to the homies over at Still. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. That was it. I'm not trying to cop nothing, so. I am trying to cop stuff, but hey, I'll take the dub, yo. This is a dope dub.
Yeah.
That's very good. Anything for you is a dope dub. Always. Facts. Always and forever. Joel, anything for you in the last 7 days?
That would be a hard nada.
Nothing for free.
Nothing for free.
No free hats for Joel. No shopping bags or free hats for Joel.
No.
Well then, next up. Thumbs up, thumbs down. In this part of the show, we give our opinion on various sneaker-related topics with zero context or discussion. All we're allowed to say is thumbs up or thumbs down. And these kind of like shot to the top of the spotlight for a while. So they've always been around. Shot to the top of the spotlight for a while, and then just kind of like completely disappeared. And that shoe, I don't want to offend anybody on a different podcast, is the Adidas Samba. Thumbs up, thumbs down to the Adidas Samba. Joel. Might be about to lose exactly 3 listeners.
Down.
Oh, man. Damn. Joel doesn't care about his friends. I'm also thumbs down. Alvin.
Is that the one that Jerry wore?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Samba?
Yes.
It is. I have a pair.
You do?
Yeah. Man, I'm going down though.
You know where your allegiances lie. Next up, NSR, not sneaker related. Not sneaker related. We talk about sneakers a lot. So in this weekly segment, we're going to take 30 seconds out of the show to discuss something completely irrelevant from the world of sneakers. And as mentioned, so again, you can see where the inspiration came from. I'm going on vacation on Sunday. We're going to talk about what is your airplane routine, etiquette, all that kind of stuff. We've talked about reclining the seat back before at length, I think. So we won't get into that. But other things like, are you a window seat or an aisle seat person? Are you a window open or a window closed person? Are you a sleeper or a stay awaker? Are you a watch TV on your phone, or are you a reader? Or are you a sitter and look out the window or whatever? What is your kind of like on an airplane? What is your go-to things to make you comfortable and to pass the time? Alvin, you can start.
Pre-fatherhood, I was definitely like a watch a movie on the plane until I fell asleep person. With the window open, because I don't know, I just like seeing outside when I'm on the plane. And then in terms of seating, it doesn't really matter to me. I honestly I prefer either the aisle or the window, but probably the window because I don't get disturbed if someone has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's a flight, man.
You're a little bit less trapped on the aisle, though. Like you're very like cornered if you're in the window.
Yeah, but and then if you have to pee, you have to technically
walk over 3
hop
people.
Over, yeah.
I don't know, man. It depends on how long the flight is, but I'll sit anywhere on a plane, to be honest.
True.
Damn, that's bold. Maybe I feel more strongly about this than you then, because pretty much exclusively, like, we'll make sure that I either pre-book and pay for my seats or like check in time to get the window seat. I don't usually use the restroom on an airplane anyways, so it doesn't concern me. I've never taken a flight long enough where I didn't think I could just hold it, like anywhere in North America, like in Canada and the States. Like, true, I can hold it for 6 hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
So there's that. Definitely for sure. A window seat person. I want to lean on something because I try to sleep away the flight for sure. So I'd like to lean on like the wall or whatever you want to call it, or the window. Window open, window closed. I don't really have a preference. I feel like some people, good friend of the show, Andrew Fung, feels very strongly one way or the other. But I don't feel strongly either way. I like having the window open because I love looking at the view. But if I'm trying to sleep, I'll close it just because I don't need the extra light shining in. But I don't feel necessarily one way or the other about it being open or closed. But yeah, that would be me on a flight. Joel, what about you?
I like being out on the aisle, so I can like stretch out my leg, kind of thing. But I do like the window open because I like seeing, like, I like to see if I could catch a UFO flying around and shit.
There you go.
And I like looking at the, how when you get up to like a certain elevation, the frost that builds up at the. I like looking at that thing. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
I like looking at the frost. Wow.
I like how it forms and shit like that.
Simple.
It crystallizes, yeah. So yeah.
Simple man.
Weirdo. Yeah.
Enjoys simple things.
I like it when you wake up and then there's clouds. All you see is clouds and nothing.
Yeah.
Then I trip out and I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
But yeah, man, like I don't know, what else do I like?
Are you a sleeper?
I like the air too. Yeah, I'm a light sleeper though, like on planes. just because the whole thing with being up there and the whole
being on a flight. Yeah,
like you know what I mean, and the turbulence and shit like that. That'll
Yeah.
fuck you up. Like I don't know, but yeah, I'm a light sleeper on planes. But I like the air though. Like when you adjust the air,
the smallest
knob.
little stream of air. Yeah,
And if you do it good enough, you'll hear the whistle.
Yeah.
And you just try to aim it directly at the middle of your face.
Forehead, bro, right in the forehead.
Yeah.
But
right in
man,
the middle of my face.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my etiquette, my airplane etiquette.
Love that. Yeah, I can't do the middle or the aisle because again, I'm like a leaner when I sleep, and if I don't, and I'm just sitting like this and trying to sleep, my head always falls forward.
Oh,
and
true,
I'm like that guy that will like just be nodding the entire time. Like I'm just like I don't want someone to watch me like struggling in the middle seat to sleep. I just don't need that. So make a point to get the window seats if I can lean. Anyways, moving on to the main discussion. No idea how this is going to go. Didn't think about any of this beforehand. So we're going to see. But got me thinking because I'm going to Orlando on Sunday. I'm going to be there for a week. We're not going to be here next week, just for anybody wondering. Going to theme parks, obviously, because that's what I do. I was thinking, they have like Legoland.
Yeah.
People who like Lego. SeaWorld. People who like
water.
Seas. Yeah.
Seas. Crab.
Yeah, they have Disney for people who like spending way too much money, like all those kinds of things.
Yeah. Facts.
So what would like a sneakerhead theme park look like was my question. Like something that was like everything in there, like when you walked in was like catered to a sneakerhead. From the rides to the shows to the food to the theming to like everything, the meet and greets, like whatever, like the friggin' souvenirs, everything is like sneakerhead theme park. I've actually never been to Legoland, but this is what I imagine it's like. Just like everything is like Lego. This is like everything is like made that a sneakerhead would love it. So yeah, to get started, we can go through like a list of things that I have here. I think first and foremost, like before anything, while we all think about what would be involved in a sneakerhead theme park, I think the main thing that every sneakerhead would love is if we could just wait in line for like at least 2 hours to get into the park. Exactly.
Ghost
like
chairs,
no matter what. Yeah, ghost chairs. You're lined up behind ghost chairs to get into the park. Like you could be there in the middle of the day. The park is open, but they're just like, sorry, sir, you have to stand in this line behind these empty lawn chairs for 2 hours. For at least 2 hours. And everyone will be like, hell yeah. And then you get random people walking by and be like jumping in the line too, because like, oh, what's this line for? Like doesn't matter what it's for. They just want to be in the line because it must be something good.
They're gonna pay actors to ask questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Rush the line.
They pay the actors to walk by and be like, what are you guys lining up for? That's a classic. Classic standing in line scenario. Somebody asking you what you're standing in line for. Like, sir, it doesn't matter to your life. They just continue walking. It doesn't matter.
They're also going to have a car that pulls up every 2 hours that has tinted windows with 5 people that come out and just go to the front of the line.
Yes, exactly. There will be other people getting in before you, even if you were there first, but you still need to wait in the line.
Like you'll get in eventually.
And only one of your friends has a chair. So you guys all have to rotate with one chair.
Yeah.
Yes. And you just wait to get into the theme park. And you still need to pay to get in. Don't get us wrong. You're still paying. Like you need to pay for the shoe at the end of this experience. You need to pay to get into the park. It's part of the thing. You need to wait in line to get in. I think every sneakerhead I would love that. Yes, please. Give me a line. I would see on Instagram people waiting in line, be like, I need to get there right now. I don't know what it is, but I need to
line up.
I need to go to there. So anyways, that's the first thing. Now I'm thinking like shows. Like what kind of a show would like a sneakerhead like love to like sit down and watch? Like a stage show, like a performance of some sort.
It'd be like
oh god. I already regret. As soon as Alan started talking, I regretted this entire discussion.
Check it. No. So one of the shows will be like they'll give you a behind the scenes look at like a storeroom, like a Foot Locker back room, or like a whatever, like one of the most popular resale stores, one of their back rooms, and then it'll be just like showing people how people put away shoes.
That's honestly not a bad idea. I think people would love that.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like I personally like seeing how people organize their sneakers.
Yeah.
Whether it be like drop fronts just on shelves or like how they stack their OG boxes and stuff. Like I kind of like if I see someone stacks on like IG, YouTube, whatever, I pause and I'm like,
want to know how they sorted it.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
Do you sort it alphabetically? Do you do
alphabetically would be psychotic.
Alphabetically by color, like by and then by brand.
Alphabetically?
Red, brown.
Yeah. So it's
Can
like
you imagine sorting your shoes alphabetically?
That's what I mean. So that's probably gonna be one of the shows. Someone just talking about how they like organize their sneakers.
I like that. I'm thinking as you were talking, like a photo op at the park. Like like you go to like these places and they have like cool things to take pictures in front of, would just be various backdrops featuring infamous like sneaker closets from like around, like DJ Khaled's closet, and you take a picture in front of like a replica of DJ Khaled's closet and like Mayer's like basement of drop fronts and stuff. That'd be a cool one. I'm thinking, I feel like you go to like these places and they have like magic shows or whatever. And they would have like an equivalent of that, but it'd be like cleaning, like sneaker cleaning in the show. Like it'd be like
it'd be like a CNE.
Like really, like
clean your shoes for you.
100% that. Yeah, 100% that.
Yo, bro, come here. Yo, let me show you something real quick. It's magic, I promise.
Exactly like that. There are just people all over the place. I feel like in general too, like at this place, feel very safe. Like this isn't like a theme park where you go and wear beaters. Like this is where you show up in your Louis Vuitton Air Forces. Like this is like you're showing out for everybody, and everyone would be very cautious of like, and we wouldn't even sell. I'm saying we own this park. We wouldn't even sell things that could possibly like drip or stain.
True.
Like no ketchup allowed in the entire theme park. Just zero. Like dry hot dogs only. Like, no sauces of any kind.
Facts. And like how like Disney has like Mickey Mouse and Goofy and like all those characters walking around. I feel like we could make cartoonish characters of like Tinker.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like they would just walk around and that'd be like the Ronnie Fieg, like all those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll just have all the designers, and like they'll just be walking around with their big ass heads, and people will be like, "Yo, take a picture." And it'll be just someone's dream, like, "Oh my god, I'm taking a picture with Tinker." I'm like, bro, it's not really Tinker. It's someone with a helmet on.
With a head.
But it's okay. It looks like Tinker, so you'll be fine.
I feel like there would also need to be some sort of ride where you are in a shoe. Like,
okay, can I tell you guys the ride I was thinking about?
Yeah, give me that. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be called the Silver Bullet.
Okay.
It's gonna be the Air Max 90. So each car,
whatever.
Each car is gonna be shaped and formed like the Air Max 97. The seats that you sit in are going to be comfy because they're going to be Air Max bags. And yeah, it just goes super fast because like what else do you call a roller coaster other than the Silver Bullet?
Super fast.
Super fast.
It better go.
That's a good
fast.
one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one. I do like that a lot.
Yeah.
I was thinking something like where you're sitting in a shoe, but it like the movement it takes is like a step. Like it almost like rocks and then like, you know what I mean? Like, it moves forward.
But they better have some good like
rocks and moves.
Good like seat restraint, because then you're gonna be bumping your head in front, like whatever the thing is. That'd be cool though for sure. And then it just keeps going faster and faster.
Exactly, like you're running. Yeah, like it's like walking, and then it's like run.
Yo, that'll probably work on those things. Like the things that just go in a circle.
Yeah.
But like everyone sits in rows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what shoe would you put? What shoe would it be shaped as?
Probably like a Jordan 1 or like something very recognizable, something very simple.
Yeah.
Maybe a Louis Vuitton Air Force 1. Yeah. I think it'd be like a fun experience, not quite a ride, but like actually maybe a ride. Like you go to like, I mean, at Disney they have like Buzz Lightyear where you're on like an actual like car and you're going around and you're like shooting like aliens and stuff as you go through like this course.
Oh yeah.
You'd have something like that. It would be called like Beat the Bots, and you're like going around and like shooting bots in the face.
Yeah.
On the ride, like with lasers, and maybe at the end it's like resellers like Benjamin Kicks, and you're like boom, 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 boom. It's like StockX, boom, 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 boom. Like you're just like shooting bad guys in the face.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That I think would be really enjoyable. What about like what kind of food offerings are we thinking here? Like what would we sell?
Something.
Food.
Yeah, bread. powder. Water. No.
Water.
You can't have water. You can have water.
What
yeah,
else?
everything is bread based and black
or
and red.
sauceless, you know.
Everything is 1,000,000% sauceless. Like you go places and it's like gluten free. This is sauce free.
Or check it. If we do have restaurants that do have sauces, before you walk in, we provide you with
like a booty.
Makeway had those
like
booties?
foot covers.
Yeah.
You would. I mean, we wouldn't provide you with them. We'd sell them to you because we're trying to support and a theme park. But if you chose not to wear them, then that's your own fault.
Yeah.
So you could not. There'll be a disclaimer, you know. Do not blame us for you being stupid and not buying a shoe cover.
Yeah.
When eating spaghetti, you know.
Yeah. Either like a booty or like a bib.
Mm.
Like a bib that comes up and like it catches whatever drips. Yo, that's bomb.
I quite like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, check it out.
Check it out. What would go ahead.
Makeway's like sister company. I can't remember what they're called. Where we were allowed to like customize.
Mac House.
Mac
House would have a spot there.
Absolutely.
True.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
definitely
Mac House will be there
for adults
to allow you and your children, if you bring them to a sneaker park, to customize sneakers. Obviously, you'd have to purchase a sneaker, but the customization would be free.
Imagine you're telling your like child, your young kid, you're like, we're going to the theme park today, and you show up, and it's whatever we end up. We got to come up with a name at some point. But when you show up to this theme park and it's sneaker themed, you're like, all right, Johnny, go have fun.
Yo, Kyle be like, Daddy, do we get to line up for 2 hours first?
Yay! The commercials would be hilarious. All right, let's
Silver Bullet.
We only have 2 rides here. I want a picture with Teddy Santis.
No, wait,
great for kids.
Hatfield.
Oh man, where's Phil Knight? And you could take pictures with like actual shoes too, like people like shoes with arms and legs for sure. Like I'd be like, I want a picture. I want a picture with a Chicago 1. Like,
I'd take a picture with a 990 V3.
There you go. Yeah, it'd be cool if you have like the designer and the shoe they designed beside them, like they're like a pair, like a duo.
Oh shit!
Like Mickey and Minnie, but it'd be like Teddy and like whatever the fuck. We'd pick a Teddy shoe.
We'd have like theme days, yo. Like you know how Canada's Wonderland has like Filipino Day.
Yeah.
We'd have like a New Balance Day. If you wear New Balance Day, you get 10% off.
You only have to wait an hour and a half in line, not 2 hours to get in. The whole package, but no sauce. The Filipinos would never come. No sauce. Yeah, no.
Mad, yo.
We'd have 0 Filipino.
They smuggle in their sauce for sure.
Yeah, they bring it in. Ketchup packets.
All right, what are we naming this park? We need to throw some ideas out,
man,
to get the name. I feel like SneakLand or like Sneak World, Sneaker World. They're all lame. Like, we need something better. Need something better than that.
Sneakers Paradise.
Ooh,
I don't hate that.
So I was like Gangsters Paradise, but it's for sneakerheads. So like,
now that I think about it, like everything has land in the end, like Wonderland, Disneyland, Lego Land. They all have it. So maybe it has to be land.
Soul
Land. That's a skate shop, isn't it?
Is it?
That's already taken. Yeah.
All right, fine. Zapatos Land. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Bang.
Say so.
Now we'll get all the Filipinos. There you go.
Yeah.
I guess it's got to be SneakLand, SneakLand.
We're six laces of
6 lanes.
America.
That's supposed to be like six flags.
6 flags.
6 laces. Went downhill with this. I'm gonna end us off on SneakLand. Let's go with SneakLand. All right. Well, that was just basically exactly how I thought it was gonna go, which was not so. Just so. But yeah, if you have any ideas actually for anybody listening for SneakLand, whether it be but definitely a name. The name is not in concrete at all. It is very much a working title for attractions, rides, shows, ideas, so we can make this place a reality. So all of our sneaker friends can come and spend time at SneakLand and wait in line to get in. We would love to hear your ideas. So thank you all for listening. And wherever you're taking in this episode, please leave a comment, review, follow, and or subscribe. Make sure to check out CanadaGotSold.ca to shop the latest merch and peep the YouTube for our latest videos. Don't forget to check out CGS Talk on Facebook to chop it up with us. Don't forget to use hashtag CanadaGotSold on Instagram for a feature. I have been Lawrence Hopkins, and you can find me at LDoggyStyles on Instagram. Woof.
I'm Joel Hernandez. You can find me at Joe Dooney, JO_D3OsNEY.
My name's Alvin Quincy. You can find me at MisterQ and then Mart.
Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers for 208 episodes. And please remember to rock your kicks. We've been true to size. We will not see you next week, but we have been CGS. Talk to you so super soon. We are out. Peace.
We can call it shoe haul.
Oh, damn. We're stupid. Yeah, we're dumb. Damn. Didn't even think of our own idea.
Oh, damn it. That'd be dope.
Now it's too late.
Next shoe haul, we're gonna have Tinker Hatfield's cartoon version there.
A picture of Tinker Hatfield. It's a good way to get sued.